you should be. I didn't give you your headphones yet.
Well, I asked you if we got headphones, and you said no. I was like, oh, okay.
Did I say no? I thought I said yeah.
You definitely said no. Definitely said no, my dude. Oh, and I need my...
Your chat? You don't get to look at chat. God. Can't believe you would ask
That's why you're dumb. That's why you're dumb. That's why you're
ask me
dumb.
for something.
That's why you're
That is
dumb.
right
That's
for
why
you.
you're dumb. That's why you're dumb. Where did you put them, my dude?
You're right. You know what? I should.
I know I'm right. You don't have to tell me. I know.
It's alright.
I know.
Thank you.
I know. I know.
I really
I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Oh, believe me, I know. I'm not a cotton.
Ah, yeah. Welcome to the MoosePackPodcast. How's everybody doing today? You doing alright, my
MoosePackPodcast.
Oh,
The MoosePackPodcast.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing awesome. This is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
You good volume-wise?
Oh, yeah. So good. So good. So good.
Alright.
Oh, good.
I just don't want to.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to blind anybody with this sound.
Blind?
Yes.
Blind.
Blinding these bitches with this sound.
Blind. Okay. Precisely.
I can't believe I just lost these boxes.
I can't
just
believe you
had
just
them.
lost the boxes either.
I just
Heard
had
them.
I just had
Heard them.
I just had
Heard
them
them.
30 seconds ago.
Heard them.
And I can't remember where I
Heard
put them. I have no idea
You're
where
dumb.
I put them. I have no idea.
You're dumb.
Marcus Van Horn back in the studio.
Oh,
Get a round of applause. Round of applause. Back in here. You know the drill.
Hello, my dudes.
Hello. How are you today, sir?
Fantibulabida biscuit.
That sounds wonderful.
I am wonderful.
I know. I don't remember which one. I don't think any of them. It's okay.
I don't think any of you. Yeah, you didn't think about that, huh?
No, I didn't think about
Yeah, you didn't.
that. God dang.
Ow! Ow! Oh my God!
I built,
You built different, my dude.
I'm built so different.
So different. What? Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Didn't you just absolutely miss me being on your podcast?
I did. I really did. It was so
Yeah.
much. It was. I'm. Yes, I missed you so much. I'm like genuinely pissed off. I have no idea where these boxes are. This guy. Stop! Please stop. Please. For the love of dear God. Yes, dear God. There's a dear God.
And it's me.
It's funny guys got jokes.
I'm a funny guy.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about me.
No, you smell.
God. Can't believe you think I was giving you a compliment. Who do you think I am? A nice guy?
No, you smell.
I didn't ask that. I know I smell. It's a rare condition.
You smell.
Are those the boxes over there? Are you hiding them from me?
I didn't
He's
fucking.
hiding the boxes,
I didn't
ladies
fucking
and gentlemen.
touch your boxes.
He's hiding the boxes.
I did not touch your boxes.
I didn't say you did. Now you look even more suspect.
You look suspect. You look sus.
I know I look sus.
Peck.
You didn't have to go there.
Well, I just did.
Can't believe you.
Well, I
Can't believe this
did.
guy. Ladies and gentlemen, can you guys believe this guy?
Can you believe yourself? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I want you guys to look at this guy. This is what you guys are dealing with. Consistent.
I'm your guy.
This is the guy that you guys like watching. Not me. Not me.
Me.
Not me. Him.
Me.
Him.
Me.
That guy.
Me.
That guy.
Me.
He gets more attention than the host does.
Me.
That guy.
Me.
Unbelievable.
It's because I'm better. Nay. It's because I can reach the top shelf.
Depends on what the house is, but I can too.
Nah.
Just saying.
You're just short.
I know I'm short.
Dude, an ant could arm wrestle you and still win.
This guy has jokes. This guy has big joke.
I was waiting for you to say something.
I'm trying to.
That's exactly what's going on inside of your mind right now.
Yes. Over and over again.
Oh.
Alright, well, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Woo. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Oh. Woo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it just switched back to your camera.
It is fairly delayed. I will say that. It is fairly delayed.
Very. And when I say very, you say delayed. Very.
Delayed.
Very.
Delayed.
When I say very, you say delayed. Very. Very. Ah! Let's run it back. When I say very, you say delayed. Very.
Did you say sweaty? When I see very, you say sweaty. Very.
Sweaty.
Very. The first 10 minutes of this podcast is going to give somebody some kind of condition, I feel.
A very rare condition of the laughs.
Marcus?
No.
So anyway, chat, I'm going to talk to you guys exclusively.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Chat it up in the chat.
It is Thor, God of Thunder.
No.
Yes.
No.
I am Chris Hemsworth. Not Chris Hemsworth.
No.
Chris Hemsworth.
No. No.
Chris Hemsworth isn't Chris Hemsworth. I am.
No, you're just a penis.
You have chat.
Peejabis. You're a peejabis.
I didn't ask.
But I did. I did.
Do you date? Do you daydream?
All the time.
Is there anything that you like consistently?
No. Hi, Chris.
Go downstairs. Go downstairs and get Eileen. We're getting Eileen back.
That's a funny joke, my man.
I personally cannot see chat, so if
Hey, Chris,
leave it to me.
all right, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you better be sorry.
Sorry.
No, you better be sorry. You better be sorry.
What do you daydream about?
Eating. EA Sports. Syndicate.
Yeah. Why does the lights look purple on stream, but it's actually... Oh. Can you...
Yeah.
Can I what? Say it. Say it. Say it.
I didn't...
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think so. Uh-huh. Yeah, you better make that sound. Ooh. I know you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear?
Do I look...
Good
Do
today.
I look my age?
Woohoo!
Because I'm 14. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
No,
Oh.
definitely not.
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 Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought we were gonna vibe, but apparently not.
Marcus,
Marcus
not to this
is
song.
not
Not to
vibe
this
to
song.
this song
Not
for
to
me.
this song.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it better.
I
be
didn't
fine.
want you to
It
do
better
anyway.
be
It's
fine.
totally
It better
fine.
be fine.
It's totally
It better
fine.
be fine.
It's totally fine.
It better be fine.
100%.
Good.
100%
Good.
fine.
Good.
You know how fine it is?
Fine.
100%.
Good.
100%.
Good. Good.
What do you daydream about besides food?
Homie's getting pissed off. What are you daydreaming about? Going home when I'm at work, sleeping, drinking,
Alcohol?
water. No.
Are you an alcoholic?
Drinking water. No. Sometimes I daydream about like what I'm gonna do with my day, but I feel like that's like an everybody thing. Like everybody's like,
yeah, but it's, I mean
"Oh,
that's
what am I
considered
gonna
like
do?"
I'm kind of like. Hold on, let me get this.
Yeah, that's nice. So, anyways,
Let me get this typo out of the way. Should I leave MoosePack up?
I think they know it's the MoosePackPodcast. I mean, it's look, it's up to you.
I was just asking your opinion, and thank
And
you for your opinion. I
I-
appreciate
yeah,
it. I'm
I
gonna get rid of
gave
it.
you-
I'm gonna
I
get rid
gave
of
you
it.
my
I got
opinion.
rid of it. It's
Okay.
okay. I got
All
rid
right.
of it.
I gave you my opinion. You asked for it. You have received.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
So
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Do you know anything cool about space?
I know that the Earth rotates very fast.
Do you know how fast?
No, I don't, honestly. I'm being serious. I really don't know how fast.
How long does it take the Earth to rotate in a day? 1 full day.
29 hours.
Oh my god.
No, I mean like if we were going off of like Earth time or like space time.
Oh.
That's what I meant. Not like Earth time, like space time.
Okay, all right. It's just like how fast in like miles per hour are we rotating?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's why I was like, no, I don't know.
We're rotating roughly. Oh wow. So I actually
3,000 miles per hour. I knew it. Don't even tell me.
It's 1,000 miles per hour.
Oh shit, I was close. I can't see your screen, so I was pretty close.
The Earth rotates once every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.09053 seconds. So it's...
God damn it, we don't have 24 hours in a day. We have 23 minutes, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds.
It's not quite 24 hours.
Yes, it's
because
not 24 hours.
Our days are slowly getting shorter.
I'm so fucking upset.
Do you actually know why? So this is actually kind of cool. So did you know?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So you know how our days are slowly getting shorter, right? By seconds, right?
Sure.
Do you happen to know why
No.
the rotation is shorter?
No.
So, okay, all right, this is kind of hard to explain, and I'm going to explain it as simply as possible because I didn't quite understand it either.
Okay.
So...
You're retarded. Moving on. Oh, okay, all right, that's fine.
So apparently, if the mountains, right, weren't as tall as they were, right, our rotation would be faster. For some odd reason, I'm not sure why. I forget why.
Aerodynamics.
Not aerodynamics.
That makes sense.
It has nothing to do with aerodynamics.
Makes sense.
It doesn't have anything to do with aerodynamics.
Anyways.
But because of global warming, it would make sense to say that because the glaciers, right, that are melting, that used to be up on land, that are now water in the ocean, because they are shrinking, our rotation is slowly getting faster. Now that's not confirmed.
Because there's less friction.
But it would there's less friction in the space-time continuum, you know. the pole of our polarity. You know?
Oh, the pole
of our polarity.
Don't even get me started.
Don't even get me started about polarity.
Don't even get me started on airplanes.
I hate you so much. Ow! My whole hip just popped.
You're dumb.
Ow!
You just dislocated your shoulder. You had to really process that one for a second, huh?
How is my hip connected? Since when was my hip connected to my shoulder?
Why did you look at chat to figure out when your hip was connected to your shoulder? Homie goes, let me check chat real quick.
You know what?
What? Gucci man. Huh? No, I didn't think so.
Okay. Alright. What else do you want to know about space?
On an honest note, no, that's gonna sound dumb. That might.
Just ask it.
I mean, it's not dumb, I guess.
Just ask it.
What? I'm getting there. Why why do we need to survive off of the sun? Why do we need the sun? Right? Like, why were we... It's a rhetorical question I'm asking. Why were we made the ways that we were to need the stuff that we need? Why can't we
why do we need the nutrients that we need?
Yeah, why can't we just be
that is a pretty good
invincible?
question, though. That's a good question. I mean, I know why we need the sun to live. Well, we don't necessarily need the sun to live. I mean, obviously, it helps our plants grow, and, you know, it helps a lot of things happen on Earth. But, like, us personally as human beings, we would most likely be able to take vitamin supplements at this point to supplement for the amount of vitamin D that we get from the sun. I mean, that's the main positive of getting sunlight. I mean, one of the main negatives is skin cancer and ultraviolet light. It's very damaging to your skin and your eyes. The only really good thing that we get from the sun is the vitamin D, and we can get that from other things.
The PP juice.
Technically, we don't need the sun per se.
Are you sure about that?
I don't believe so. If anybody's in chat that wants to correct me, that's fine too.
Chris! I know you're here. Correct him. Do it right now. You won't.
But
He's like, all right.
yeah, that is kind of interesting though. Like, I've always kind of wondered, like, why exactly we are the way that we are. Like, why don't we breathe helium? Why do we breathe oxygen? You know? I mean, we can. That's another cool thing. The only reason that you, like... So, you know how you inhale oxygen and you exhale carbon dioxide?
No. Kidding. I was definitely joking. Yes,
So-
of course.
Okay, I was about to say. But if we keep that carbon dioxide in...
Hi, Mom! Oh!
But if we keep that carbon dioxide inside of our lungs or breathe carbon dioxide in, you know, you cough, your lungs can't handle it and you need to breathe it out. If we were to be in an environment where we just started to breathe in helium or argon or
Acid.
another gas,
Hi, Jeff.
another gas, we wouldn't...
Our farts.
Our own farts.
Do you think our farts come out
I'm
as
not even
oxygen?
done! I'm not even...
Do you think our farts come out as oxygen?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Did you capture a fart under a telescope?
A telescope?
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
I did it. I captured a fart under a telescope. You're telling me you're gonna try and capture a fart?
Okay, so farts are made of tiny amounts of hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane mixed together with hydrogen sulfide and ammonia
How the fuck do people know that?
in the large intestine to give gas its smell. All people fart sometimes, whether you live in France, the Fiji Islands, or Fresno, California. That...
People in Fresno fart? Fuck yeah, I'm moving there.
Why do people fart? Why do we fart before we poop? Do farts contain bacteria? So that's why we fart. You're welcome for that.
Do farts contain bacteria?
Can
Can we get dirty from a fart? Can we get dirty from a fucking fart?
Are made up of mostly which come from bacteria in the colon festering on the parts of our
Ow!
aren't able to digest themselves.
Oh!
Not all farts are created equal.
Son of... We could never have equality. We could never have equality.
Well, the hydrogen...
We could never
The
have
hydrogen
equality.
and the methane come from
Your ass.
your digestive system.
Understandable.
That doesn't necessarily mean that there's bacteria in your farts.
There's bacteria around your farts. Wipe your asses, people.
Wipe your asses. God.
Why?
Hasn't any-
Why are people so dumb? Like, just wipe your ass. Just do it.
Would you
Just
be able to?
no, just do it. Just do it.
I don't
There's
think-
no explanation to it. Just wipe your
Do you
ass.
think you could make somebody suffocate in space with a fucking fart?
Kim Jong-un doesn't poop.
That's from a movie.
Kim Jong-un doesn't
That
poop.
is from a movie.
Kim Jong-un doesn't
That's from a movie.
Kim Jong-un doesn't poop. Quotation Chris. Kim Jong-un doesn't poop.
He does not poop.
Oh! I told you. I told you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway.
Do you think you could choke somebody with a fart in space?
Yes.
How would you choke somebody with a fart in space?
You know what? I really want to test out sticking out my ass in raw space and just ripping the meanest one.
Well, you wouldn't be able to hear it. That's the thing. Because there's no oxygen in space.
I know.
So, like,
That's the best part.
you would only be able to hear it inside of your spacesuit if you were in a spacesuit.
Now, would you be able to see it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How do you know? Do you have visual proof?
Can you?
Do you
can
have a
you
video
see?
proof?
Can you see your fart when you fart now?
No, but there's oxygen here.
That doesn't make it.
Are you sure about
harder. That does not make it harder to see.
Are you sure about
What
that?
gas can you see?
Are you sure about
What gas can you see?
that? Are you sure about
What
that?
gas can you see? Answer that question.
Gasoline.
That is by no means a gas.
Well, it says gas in it, does it?
No.
Yes, it does.
It's
Now you're lying. Now you're lying. Chat, he's lying to you guys. Don't listen to this guy.
Oh wait, what happened to your?
What happened to your?
I didn't ask.
Well, I asked. I know you didn't ask, dumbass.
Oh my god.
I asked.
Oh my god.
I asked.
Oh my god.
I asked.
Oh my god. Your ass is in the camera.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah.
They like it.
Chat, we're gonna take a poll right now. We're taking a poll right now. How much on a scale of 1 to 10 do you like Marcus's ass in the camera?
It's good.
I'll wait.
It's gonna take them a little bit.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Excuse me.
We're
Excuse
gonna
me, I'm waiting.
Time. Good night, Tater, and you quiet down. I heard you from all the way downstairs.
Yeah.
I heard you in my room.
I heard you fart from
Yeah.
all the way downstairs.
I heard you squeeze out the
And it
biggest
came up,
turd
and
ever.
It came up here and gave me a fist bump and went back downstairs.
Yeah.
Speaking of farts, dude, the fart.
Hi, Day.
Can anybody
Hi there.
name, if you know the TV show Chowder, right?
Hi,
If you
Day.
know this-
That's a guess you can see. You just proved me right.
If it's a cartoon.
But you can see it.
It is a
And
cartoon.
it's a
It's
gas.
a cartoon. It's a
But-
cartoon. It's a
No,
cartoon. It's a cartoon.
you
It's a cartoon.
asked
It's a
what
cartoon.
gas
It's a cartoon.
can you
It's a
see?
cartoon. It's a cartoon. It's a
You
cartoon.
asked
That is
what
an
gas
easy.
can you
That is
see?
an easy cop out.
You asked
Shut your
what
mouth.
gas can you
Shut
see?
your mouth.
So that's
Shut
a
your
gas
mouth.
that you can
Shut your
see.
mouth. Shut your mouth. Anyway,
You asked
if
what
anybody
gas
knows,
can you
shut
see?
your mouth. If anybody remembers the name of the fart cloud from Chowder, drop it in chat. I'm gonna say it in about 30 seconds.
Is it poop poop?
And if you guys get it right, I'll give you a personal shout out.
Is it poop poop?
It's not. It is not. Do you actually know it?
No.
I do.
Unless
I
it's
genuinely do.
poop poop, I don't know it. What? Hold on, backtrack.
Why did they have put -200?
Because we were being really loud and fucking spiking our mics.
Oh.
Did you not hear it? You have headphones in. Ah, I dropped the bulldog.
We were just being. You just said we were being loud.
Yeah. Your point?
I love you so much.
I love you too, man. You see how nice this guy is, guys?
Yeah, I love everybody.
This guy is so nice to me all the time.
I try to be. Can you sit up so they can see you? You lazy bitch.
Are we not in therapy right now?
No, we're not in therapy right now.
I got comfortable.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Kimchi!
It is kimchi.
Kimchi, we
Yes.
need to be.
Kimchi was my favorite character.
Kimchi, we need to
Hands
be.
down. Hands down. Hands down.
Do you think Sam had to look it up or Sam just knew?
I think Sam knew. I have faith in Sam that she just knew. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Do you think... Here's a good question.
No, I don't think.
Do you think we need a Space Force?
A Space Force?
Space Force. Do you think Space Force is necessary?
Well, if they can't detect my ass from in outer space, then no.
Is your ass an unidentified flying object?
Sometimes. Wouldn't you like to know? I remember it from when Bud uses to watch it all the time. I remember it from when, period. Bud uses to watch it all the time.
Period.
Yeah, I did used to watch it all the time, but then I also zoned out every 10 seconds watching that damn show,
Yeah.
so.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Space Force?
I think that they force space, and that's not nice. Be kind to space.
Can you be serious?
Be peaceful.
Give me a serious answer. Do you think we need spatial defense?
Oh, you want me serious?
Yes.
Seriously
I've
serious?
wanted you serious for the last 30 minutes.
Oh, Chris said Space Force is good, so Space Force must be good.
Wait, what?
Space Force is good.
Space Force is good.
But they force space, dog.
They what?
They force space, dude. Why does everybody have to be so mean to space?
No, they're not Space Forcers.
Why does everybody have to be so mean to space?
They are the Space Force.
Oh. So they make themselves float in space?
I mean, if you think
Chris
about
said
it.
yes. Chris said yes.
I mean, yeah.
Chris said yes.
He probably wasn't saying yes to you.
You don't know. No, alright. On a serious note, I feel like we do need a Space Force. Because I feel like that's kind of what helps, detect if we have a meteor coming and to absolutely destroy our planet. Granted, it's not really, probably not going to help. But we can at least get a warning before we all die.
Exactly. We'll get like 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Just hey, heads up, you're dying.
You're dying in about 2 hours.
See, that's
Go make
nice.
babies.
Because then I can say bye to everybody and cry.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Right, Chris? Don't you want to say bye and cry?
But if the SCP Foundation is
Chris
real,
would probably say no and get
what
fucking
if the
naked,
SCP Foundation
go
is
around
real?
with a shotgun.
Do what?
I just get naked and go around with a shotgun. That's probably what he would do.
I would most likely. I don't even know what I would do. I don't even know what I would do if a meteor was coming down.
I would get naked and run the streets.
Just get naked?
Yeah.
That's the point to where you just be like, alright, it's naked
I mean,
time.
you're gonna die anyways. What, are you gonna sit inside and be fucking humble? No, bitch.
What are you're not just, can't you be naked inside?
No.
You can't be naked inside?
I mean, you can, but what's the point in that? You're only gonna get your weird neighbor that looks through your window to see you naked. You gotta get the whole neighborhood to know that you're naked running
I don't
down
want
the street.
Silent Bob next door to know that I get naked all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
like
want
right
everybody
now.
to know that I'm naked all the time.
Right now, I wouldn't get naked and run the street because that would.
Right
be
now,
embarrassing.
I couldn't. I might not have pants on.
You have pants on.
You wouldn't know that.
I
wouldn't know
I'm
that.
sitting right next to you.
You're not. No, you're not.
With the way technology is going, it is better to have than not for Space Force, but SCP is real.
Nick, your face looks weird. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it.
Nick, your face has a penis on it. And it looks like Beetlejuice.
The Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
I don't look like Beetlejuice.
Because it's...
Did you know that he shot all of his scenes in 2 weeks?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Just around 2 weeks. Because he only had 14 minutes of actual screen time in the entire movie.
You only had 14 minutes of screen time in the actual movie. Dumbass.
It's fine.
Yeah, better be
Fine with
fucking
that.
fine. No, it better be fine.
I said it was.
Good. Good.
Good.
Good.
Good.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Babyface Nick is difficult to get used to.
It is very, very difficult to get used to. But the beard's coming back. It's the masks. I tried to address this last week. The masks.
Oh my
are
god,
absolutely-
right. I thought it was just me.
Yeah.
Wait, side note, is water I hate you. I hate
Yes.
you. I
Yes,
hate
it
you.
is wet.
I hate you.
It is
I
wet.
hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
It
I
is
hate
wet.
you.
It is wet. It is wet.
Thank you. Because I hate this fucking subject. I hate this subject.
Because like, okay, so you have hydrogen and oxygen, right? H2O. So you have two hydrogen molecules attached to one oxygen molecule. And what does that make? Water. Okay. So if one of those double hydrogen, single oxygen molecules is touching another double hydrogen, single oxygen molecule, both of those are water molecules, correct?
Yeah.
And to have water, you have to have multiple of those things, right? I mean, not multiple. You don't have to have them, but to be water,
Yeah.
there's water molecules touching other water molecules. Therefore, water's wet.
Yeah. I had a video on my phone explaining this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find it.
It's an old dude in the classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He explains it really good.
He explains it really good.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I don't know where I put my phone.
I mean, what do you think? Wait, side note, is water. Okay. Chris, do you think water is wet? And if you do not, what is your reasoning why?
I don't know where I put my phone.
It's probably under the bulldog.
You're probably under the bulldog.
Would you like a drink, sir?
Yes. Son of a bitch. Oh.
You're welcome.
What is this?
It's sparkling water.
Oh, we're fancy living now.
Uh,
With electrolytes?
Yes, and caffeine.
Oh! I'm gonna be jumping. Oh.
Jumping and bumping.
Dude, alright, seriously, where the fuck's that from my phone?
Did you really I think air is not dry. Well, air isn't dry because there's moisture in the air.
There's moisture in your air. Could you?
Why do you not explain why you think air is not dry? I'm gonna take the camera away from Marcus's ass right now.
Thanks. Did I find it?
Did you find it?
My phone.
Did you find it? He found it, ladies and gentlemen. He found it. He found it, ladies and gentlemen.
I found it.
But yes, masks are very bad for my beard, and I had to shave it. It was getting too difficult to manage. Do you want your drink?
Can you give me a goddamn second? Yeah, fucking moan and complain.
God.
Yeah, moan and complain.
Oh my.
Moan and complain.
God.
Moan and complain.
Shh, we gotta be quiet for Nate.
You gotta be quiet for Nate.
We gotta be quiet.
You gotta be quiet for Nate. Don't tell me what to do.
We both have to.
Don't tell me.
We
what
both
to do.
have to.
Don't tell
We
me. what
both
to do.
have to.
Don't.
We
fucking tell
both
me
have
what to do.
to. So anyway,
No,
back to what I was saying.
I don't give a shit.
All right.
Humidity.
First thing you do
Mm-hmm.
when you meet up with the alien. Lay it out for me. Middle of the woods, right? Okay. I'll give you a little background. Middle of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Doing absolutely nothing. Going for a walk. Late night walk. Walk into a clearing. Bam! Spaceship. Aliens. First thing you're doing.
Pissing myself.
Second thing you're doing.
Wanting to touch it. What?
Touch what?
The alien.
You just gonna touch it? What if it tries to touch you first?
Well, then we touch each other then. Respectfully. Respectfully. No gay shit. But could it even be gay? You don't know. You just simply don't know.
Hey chat, can I ask you guys a question? Do you guys like looking at Marcus while he's on his phone?
I'm trying to find the video of the old guy proving that water is wet, dickhead.
Whoa! Whoa!
Don't
Whoa.
you? No! Don't you
Whoa.
whoa me!
Whoa!
Don't you fucking whoa!
Whoa! He called me a dickhead. And
I
that
did.
Was
What
are
you gonna do?
That was
What are you gonna do?
uncalled for.
What are you gonna do?
That was
What are you gonna do?
uncalled for,
Nothing.
sir. Humidity. Yeah, humidity.
I said that like 10 minutes ago. And you just ignored me.
Oh, but you get mad at me when I ask Chad a question. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is just an example of
No, because
a
you were
one-way
trying to
street.
make me look bad.
How?
He said, ladies and gentlemen, do you like looking at Marcus while he's on his phone? How would you like it if I said that about you?
I would be
You wouldn't like it too much.
very
would you?
offended.
Yeah, exactly. So
that-
now you know.
that I was on my phone. I'd be so disappointed with
Oh,
myself.
right.
So disappointed with myself.
Uh-huh. Yeah, keep it going. Uh-huh.
Keep it going now.
Still trying to find this video.
Shout out to Marcus M. Dog on SoundCloud.
Now keep it going. Don't really know.
I have a sword. What do you guys think about swords? Like genuinely.
You know what? Forget it. I'm not.
I probably can't show this on
You're gonna get copyright strikes.
YouTube. I don't know about copyrighted. I just think I'll get like terms of service. Like I don't know. I don't know if swords are included. Yeah, pornography. Sword fight.
That is good.
They're not like super flavorful, but they're pretty decent. It just tastes like water, pretty much.
Ew.
Is it? No. Not up for it.
No.
No.
To me, it tastes like cough medicine. Really, really watered down cough medicine.
All right.
No, I don't like it. It's like if they tried to make cough medicine.
I thought you were drinking them before.
No, I wasn't drinking them before. You drank like 10 of them.
Because that's how many's in a box.
Jacob is here.
Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
Jacob. Oh, what's up, Jacob? How are you, man?
Do you want? I don't want this. Do you want this?
Give it over.
Thanks. It's really not good to me. Honestly. I don't like it. I'm glad that you like
You
it.
can have some of the Arizona if you want.
Nah, it's okay.
It's unopened.
That's really tempting. It's okay.
Okay, all right.
Jacob! Hi.
So space.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to. It's your podcast, so I was gonna let you. Even though you supposed to tell me. What?
What? Tell you what?
What?
Bro, I post on my I post on my Snapchat and Instagram when I'm doing a podcast. Do you want me to tell you personally when I'm having a podcast? Is that what you want? Because I can do that if you want.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm here even though you're supposed to tell. That makes sense.
Now we're up to live, so it's not as delayed as before.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty late.
It's still pretty delayed, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god! All right.
Do you think my mom's still watching?
Probably
Not.
not.
She's not doing so well. You smell.
Would you want to go to Mars?
Yes.
Why?
See the different atmosphere.
Like you would just want
To see. Well, I mean, not just that, but to see if you have 5 apples and Sally has 6 oranges, how many pancakes fit on the roof? 12.
Pretty sure the answer to that is
Friday.
hydrogen.
It's definitely Friday.
Friday? Okay, alright. I always forget my ABCs, so it's...
If you have 5 apples and Sally has 6 oranges, how many pancakes fit on the roof?
How big's your house?
Friday. Purple because aliens don't wear hats. Damn, dude.
Exactly.
Damn it.
Precisely. I mean, I wouldn't have thought it.
Damn it. Why didn't I know that?
I don't know.
I'm so upset.
I'm not exactly positive why I didn't know that.
How many pancakes do you think would fit on a roof? Too many. Moving on.
Yeah.
How many purples do you think would fit on an alien if they did wear a hat?
How many purples do you think would fit on a pancake?
Too many. Moving on.
So, moccasins.
Imagine if apples and oranges made pancakes. And that was an actual question. If you have 5 apples...
I've never had apples in my pancakes.
And Sally has 6 oranges.
Do you think apples would be good in pancakes?
They would have to be cooked. Like apple pie apples.
So like caramelized apples? Not like caramelized, but like cinnamon. What is it? Cinnamon? That they put in there?
111%. Yeah, they put. I mean, yeah, like just about to be applesauce apples, but they still hold different.
Okay. So you want some soft apple slices in there.
Soft apple slices.
Yeah.
But
I'm not the biggest on pancakes. I have to be like in the mood for pancakes.
I kind of want to try the soft apple slice pancake.
Yeah.
The soft apple pancake.
I've never had. I don't think I've ever had banana pancakes either.
I haven't, because I grew up not liking pancakes.
What's your guys' favorite kind of pancakes? Drop it down in the chat.
Oh, blueberry.
blueberry pancakes are so good.
Or cinnamon pancakes.
But
But
I like
cinnamon pancakes.
I like strawberry pancakes with
strawberry shortcake.
with blueberry drizzle on top. Like the blueberry syrup. Oh, so good.
Isn't a blueberry syrup like really expensive?
I mean, I was thinking of like if I went to IHOP, I got some pancakes because they have the blueberry, they have pecan,
I've been to IHOP
they have
one time.
strawberry. Dude, they have like 5 different kinds of syrup.
Did you say pecan?
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 Pecan? I mean, we can say it 3 different ways.
Do you say coupon like coupon?
No, I want to say coupon.
Pecan.
Pecan. I'm sorry. I say sweet potato too. Like, I don't.
Well, sweet potato's fine, but pecan. Bitch, we're not fancy living.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan. It feels better coming out of my
It's
mouth.
literally pecan.
It feels better coming out of my mouth.
Every single
Why
chef
are
in the
you
world.
so
would-
pressed?
I'm pressed because I'm I chefed for 4 years, and they got on me for saying caramel.
Instead of caramel.
Caramel.
Sorry.
Everybody was on my dick about saying caramel. They said no. Caramel. I actually had to say caramel when I was in the class too.
That's a shame.
Pecan.
That's a shame.
Pecan.
We will agree to
no,
disagree.
No, not this time. Pecan.
No.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Where are you getting con? How do you spell it?
Why?
How do you spell it?
Peacan? CON?
Okay.
I forget. I don't
How do
know.
you say the first part of it? How do you say the first part of
P.
it? How do you say the second part of it?
Pecan.
No! P. Right? Split.
P.
Can.
Pecan. Pecan.
What?
Caramel. Caramelized pecans.
That's, there's...
Sausage, egg, and cheese on a chocolate chip bagel with extra ketchup.
There is something else. Daya knows what I'm talking about. Oh. Banana peel and pillow.
What?
Some people say banana pill. So then I'm like, how the fuck do you say pillow?
Pillow.
People say pillow.
Pello? Like Pellow?
Yeah.
Pello.
Chris. I don't know
Oh
if Chris
my
did it to
God.
be funny that one time. That one time at band camp.
Rancook is crick. What
Rancook.
about the Rancook is crick?
It's fine.
What about the Rancook is
Creek. Cookies Creek is what I'm almost certain that's what he meant.
crick? But it's the crick.
But that's how he spelled it.
It is the crick.
Banana peel.
Everybody calls it the Rancook is crick. Everybody. I don't
Tab
think.
says pillow and banana pill. Yeah.
Yikes.
Tab is your best friend.
Yikes. Tab, if you're watching.
Get a dictionary! Yet again, she's from Indiana. But still,
Oh my god.
banana peel.
Why do people say crowns?
Because they're dumb. Why do people say pecan?
Because that's how you fucking say it.
No! That is not how you say it.
Depends on where you're from.
So why do I say pecan and you say pecan?
Because you're
The chef. The two.
I mean, you said it.
He said because you're a chef. Oh my fuck.
You're chefing it up for 4 years.
Your face you made when you said it. Because you're a chef. I mean, does the 2 street difference make a difference?
Yeah.
That's what it is? Okay.
And where your parents are from.
You put
I
the-
feel like
you
feel like the way that your parents talk to you.
You put the dishes in the sink.
The sink.
You put the dishes in the sink. In the what?
I put
In the sink.
I put in the zinc. Zinc. Like a zinc supplement.
You put the dishes in the sink. You know, it's really sad because in that accent, it sounds kind of nice.
Zinc.
Oh.
Just falls out. Oh my god.
I hope you have the camera too.
I think I might have. Hold on. Hold on.
I can just think about it.
I really hope I didn't.
You switched it
Oh
last
my
second.
God. Whomp. Alright. This is straight out of the. This is what
It's a
happens.
Philly thing.
This is what happens. It
That
is
makes
a Philly
sense.
thing. Yeah.
But I didn't do anything.
What are other words?
But I didn't do anything.
What are other words that people don't say right?
COVID. Do you have COVID?
60 words pronounced differently across the country.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. All right. Bagel.
Bagel.
Bagel and
Oh,
bagel.
so many people say bagel.
Water. Wooder. Wooter.
Water.
It says that too. It says,
Can I get some water?
it says WAHTER. Water.
Shopping cart versus buggy. Versus
Don't get out of here, you fucking communist.
versus what? Shopping. Is that
A
buggy or
yeah,
buggle?
it's buggy. Bean. Bin. Oh. Bean.
Bin. Can you hand me the bin?
Egg.
Egg. Tell me the
AYG. Egg.
Egg.
Egg and egg.
Egg.
Picture.
Picture. Can you hand me the picture?
Downtown.
Oh my God! Wait, that's. Or
Downtown.
can I get the picture?
If you want to go downtown.
Can I get the picture?
DAHN. Downtown. Downtown.
I figured out where people say picture.
Oil.
Can I get the picture?
All.
Can I get the picture?
I mean, if you're from South, you're going to say oil all.
Bumma boog.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God! If you say milk, go fuck yourself.
If you say milk, you can suck on my little pinky toe.
Milk versus milk. Milk versus milk. Why? Why do you say milk? Why? Where does MIL ever become Mel? Like, when? Tell me when. I'm waiting. You can't! Alright. Like, is Melvin spelled MILLVEAN? Melvin? No. Is windmill spelled WINDMELL? Windmill? No. WINDMI. LL. That's because I was a child. I was a child and I used to say milk, or somebody used to say milk. I don't know who used to say milk, but that is because whoever said it was a child, and that is why we pronounce this wrong. What the fuck is that? You grabbed a handful of ice. Why? Sprinkles and pork roll scalpel. You did, and Dorian. You did, or Dorian, I can't remember. I feel like it was Dorian, because No, did you bust ass and crop dust me?
I did not. It smells like absolute dookie, though.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It smelled like dookie when I came up here. It had to have been you. This is your room. Pooh-tang!
You know what? I'm not going to ask for your opinion anymore.
Okay. You did, or Dorian. No. I know for a fact it had to have been Dorian because you scarred into my mind, Sam, that I was the boring child. Out of the entire family, I was the boring child. So thank you. Thank you.
How do you say Nevada?
Nevada.
Is it Nevada or is it Nevada?
Nevada. I say Nevada.
I say Nevada. But other people say Nevada. And other people... How do you say Oregon?
Oregon.
Some people say Oregon.
That's like saying oregano. Oregano.
What's the difference? It's not. There's a huge difference. How do you say New Orleans?
New Orleans?
It's New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Some people say New Orleans. Some people say New Orleans.
Is it spelled Orlins? New Orleans? New Orleans? No! How do you spell lean? Lean. How do you spell or? O-R. How do you spell New Orleans? I think I made my point.
Whether you pronounce the word pecan as pecan or pecan is more complicated than you think. When the National Pecan Shellers Association polled Americans about how they pronounce the name of the nut. Hold on. The name of the nut. They found that there were divides, not just among regions, but within them as well. Per a write-up by the Washington Post, the survey concluded that there was no single pronunciation of the word designated for each area, with 45% of Southerners and 70% of Northeasterners favoring pecan.
Okay. Explain this to me, pecan. Okay. Is it spelled P-A-K-H-A-N like Khan Academy? Pecan?
No. But hear me out. But hear me out. It's pecan.
Chris said, people saying we from Jersey. Like, motherfucker, I'm from South Jersey. Bitch!
True.
Sam said, okay, SpongeBob, we got your point.
I always thought that we were Central Jersey, but we're actually a lot more south than I thought we were.
Yeah. Which is why I think people get to it.
There is no Central Jersey. Well, yeah, because you're either in Central Jersey or you're not. Like, there's a fine line of Central Jersey, and if you're not in it, then you're not in it. Like, it's fair.
I mean, but people are trying to say that there is no such thing as Central Jersey.
I mean, there is, though. I mean, it's not a thing on a map. But people in New Jersey at least understand that there's a Central Jersey.
Or maybe we're just brainwashed.
Maybe we're just brainwashed.
Who knows?
Mayonnaise or mayonnaise? Mayonnaise or mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
I like to say mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. I don't know.
Central Jersey doesn't exist, Chris. There's no Central Jersey. See?
There's no Central Jersey. It's north and south. That's it.
But where?
Then why is there a Central United States?
Here's my question.
Then why is there?
Here's my question.
Okay, hold on.
On what point do you cross from north to south? And what in that exact point is that called?
The border between North and South Jersey.
Yeah, but that means what?
The border between...
That we would be in the center of New Jersey.
Then I think that's just like that center point.
But then that would also be central New Jersey.
No, I think that's just the center of New Jersey.
Think about it.
I think we're arguing semantics here.
I don't know what semantics means, if I'm being honest.
Look up what semantic means.
Do you know what it means?
Do a dictionary definition. It's like we're arguing the same thing.
R195.
Semantics.
The border.
Before I look it up, semantics, if I'm not mistaken, is like this, like the way that something is said. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know a lot of big words. I know basic English.
Semantics. A branch of linguistics and logic concerned with meaning. So basically the meaning of what we're saying.
Would that be correct then in this situation?
Why the fuck would they use quibbled in a sentence to pronounce to
Yo, I'm fucking quibbled right now, my dude.
Such quibbling over semantics may seem petty stuff. What?
That must mean that you used an old word. Nobody says that anymore.
What is an example?
Nobody says that anymore.
Semantics is the study of meaning in language. For example, destination and last stop technically mean the same thing, but students of semantics analyze their subtle shades of meaning. So semantics, if we're arguing semantics, we're arguing pretty much the same point. Like, if I say last stop and you say destination, they're pretty much the same thing, but we're going to argue about them because they're slightly different. Ever so slightly different. Just because they're a different word.
So then there is a Central New Jersey.
Oh my God.
Route 195 from Trenton to the ocean. 195 cuts the state in half. See? There's a fine line between right and wrong. Thank you, Chris. See? Even Daya says that there's a central line for New Jersey.
Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Even though I argued from the beginning that there's a Central Jersey.
I still think they're still saying that there is no Central Jersey. It makes sense. But, like, on a serious note, would that actually be called, like, the central point of Jersey? Or, like, would that be called the center of New Jersey?
The center of New Jersey.
Couldn't that then also be Central Jersey? Central New Jersey?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, if you live there.
It's just the center of it. It's just the line. Like, you can't live...
Yeah, but central means, like, you're in the center region.
Well, yeah. That's what our definition... But you're like... But there's a line... I mean, Central Jersey is, like, probably, like, the small midsection of New Jersey. That's what I think that Central Jersey is.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
People don't think that
There is a such thing as Central Jersey. There is... I don't care. I'm not... Like, it's not worth my breath to argue about.
Not really.
Even though we just did it.
Pretty much.
I'm starving.
I am also fairly hungry.
I am really hungry.
By the way, everybody.
Southern New York and North Alabama. Central New Bama. Central New Bama. Yep. Central New Bama.
What do you think we should do to survive, like, population-wise? Like, what do you think the logical solution is to overpopulation in your mind? Like, would you just, like, go off the deep end and just start, like, straight murdering people, or would you, like, try to, like, do some kind of, like, selection process? And if there's a selection process, what is it?
A little bit of both.
Like, just off the dome. Like, what do you think the solution is to overpopulation?
I feel like it would be... I mean, what would help is killing, like, the older people.
So you would want to kill the elderly?
I would say, like, 80 and above.
80 and above?
You've lived your purpose. That's when you're just kind of, like, taking up people's money and living.
Pretty much. But at the same time, like, what if we get to the point in our society where it's just like, alright, well, age doesn't necessarily matter because we're immortal now.
Whoa. In a lot of situations right now, age clearly doesn't matter.
No.
Love don't judge on Snapchat.
Anyway.
We don't have a DMZ, so no, Central Jersey.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Whatever you say.
What about... So, like, you would just... Like, what do you think so that's just 80, like, just older people?
You want me to answer that? I don't... Yeah, like, 80 and older, I feel like.
Yeah, and what do you guys think about overpopulation? How would you personally solve overpopulation? But yeah, what do you...
I mean, purging, I guess. We could...
Oh, so you'd want to just do a fucking purge. Just be like, whoever dies, dies.
I mean, like, get your shit together or go home, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's necessarily, like, a completely 100% humane way of doing that. Because, like, either way, there's people going to be upset that they're the ones that are going to be dying.
I mean, we're not going to have to hear about it because they're going to be dead.
What if you're one of the people that, you know, that's going to die?
It's, if you think about it, laws are the only thing that keep us sane. If anything else, we can be predators or prey to one another. It's the way of natural living, if you think about it, if we were to live like how animals do.
True.
Are you a predator or are you prey?
I don't know. It's a very slippery slope, I think, because like if you're like, all right, well, we're gonna do, you know, like a selective service of like a certain age and above, and if you have like disabilities,
H-bomb Cali or Yellowstone.
Hydrogen bomb. California or Yellowstone. Well, Yellowstone, if you hydrogen bomb a fucking Yellowstone, which has like a dormant volcano in it, that may start the volcano.
Make the U.S. a republic again.
Ooh. Okay. How would you kill those people? Or sorry, dispose of them. Would you, like...
What do you mean?
Like the people that you're just gonna, like, straight murk. Because you gotta get rid of the people somehow. You can't just be like, oh, well, you guys are gonna die.
I mean, not necessarily. If you, right, if it's in the entire United States and not just in the state.
No, I'm talking about the world.
Oh.
Like, if you had the decision...
Mm-hmm.
like, how would you selectively kill these people? Because overpopulate, like, either you send them off of the planet, right, and spend billions, if not trillions of dollars to ship them off and maybe, like, send them to, you know, like...
Active volcano.
It's active? I thought it was dormant. Oh, shit. Well, it's an active volcano, so... go boom. But would you, like, how would you deal with that? Like, what would you do?
I mean, it's the same shit of, like, if you had a chance where there were no laws involved, what would you do?
Exactly, what would you do?
I would go and, like, steal a bunch of shit, and whoever got in my way, you're getting dropped. Sorry, guy. Like, you're getting in my way.
Yeah, but not you personally. Like, if you had the ultimate decision of how to selectively dispose of a certain portion of the population, right? And you're doing, I'm assuming you're still following your purge, and that's how you want to do it, right? Is there, like, rules and regulations to this purge?
It's 24 hours. It starts at 8 p.m. and, you know, you hear a ding.
So you're just going off the classic purge rules?
Going off the classic purge rules.
Okay.
There's no laws involved. It's just straight up.
Right, and you're only allowed to have, like, up to a certain class of weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah, this isn't a game. Like, this is like, yo, if you're kill hungry, like, you're actually fucked up in the head,
go right ahead.
have some fun real quick. Like,
I mean, it does solve the problem.
it solves the problem.
Period.
But I mean,
But is it the best way of doing it?
No, obviously not.
Right. I mean, look at the Purge movies. Eventually, by the end of it, they were trying to overthrow the people that were putting the Purge in place to begin with. You know?
Yeah, because it was sick and twisted.
It was sick and twisted. People were taking advantage of the system. I understand why the system was being put into place, because, like, overpopulation, in my head, is a really big problem. And not, like... I don't think it'll be a problem that will affect us directly. But at the same time, I know in the future it's going to be a problem. Scientists, as far as right now, I'm pretty sure they predict when we get to, I think, 9 billion people on the planet, we'll start to actually feel the effects of overpopulation. And we're at almost 8, so we're just shy of 1 billion away. A little over a billion away from being overpopulated. Which, I mean...
It's still a lot of fucking people.
That is a lot of fucking... It's a lot of fucking. It's a lot of people.
That's why we want to go to Mars. That's what I was thinking. Like,
Mars is
they
like...
said in 2020 people were going to start going to Mars.
Right, exactly. And I want to go to Mars, honestly.
Look at how well 2020 went, though.
Yeah. Well, 2020 isn't exactly the best example to go off of when it comes to, like, amazing years.
Going to Mars.
Right. In comparison to anything, I don't think you want to compare anything to 2020.
Honestly, looking into, like, the year 2020 before it was 2020, it felt unreal.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it felt very, very unreal. It felt like, with how Obama was talking, like, people were going to go to Mars, we were going to graduate, our lives were going to start. Like, all this shit was going to happen in the same year.
You said Obama?
Yeah.
Back in 2016?
Mm-hmm.
Before high school started?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think I was following. You said what about Obama? Oh, that we were going to go to Mars and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the Mars shit was first popping off. Well, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was right near the end of his term. And then Space Force came up when Trump came into office, and he, like, pretty sure he, like, officially pushed out, like, this is Space Force. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Mars. Then there's Elon Musk. He's the guy to go to now when it comes to any kind of Mars business. Because I honestly don't think the United States, like, as, like, a government unit, is going to, like, publicly allow people to start going to Mars. Like, it's probably just going to be just as stringent and restrictive as being an astronaut to go to, you know, the International Space Station or go to the moon. Like, you're going to have to go through some training. It's not just going to be like that commercially sold business that Elon Musk is trying to put out there.
I mean, granted, there are a lot of astronauts out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And a lot of wannabe astronauts.
There's a lot of people that could qualify to be an astronaut, but there's also a lot of like, you also need to be like a master's degree in some kind of science.
Some people will do the work.
Yeah. I mean, look at The Martian. You know, you had Matt Damon as a fucking botanist, and he was able to survive on Mars by himself. So, I mean, I guess as long as you can make food, you're good, my dude.
Yeah, it's probably a completely different living experience up there.
Actually, you know what? How long do you think it would take to get to Mars?
I feel like this would be too long, but I'm gonna say a year.
A year? Just a year?
Yeah. My first initial thought was a couple years, but Chris said in all caps, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. So it says here. Oh.
He lived off of food. That is true. I mean,
The fastest spacecraft launched from Earth from NASA's New Horizons mission, which visited Pluto in 2015. In January 2006, the probe left Earth at 36,000 miles per hour. If such a probe traveled in a straight line to Mars, the time it would take to get to Mars would be the fastest probe we have, unmanned, nothing on it, it would take 39 days. The fastest probe with no humans on it, no weight,
I was gonna say, but you're
just the probe, 39 days.
You're thinking of, like, you got at least 100 people on there with their shit. It's not gonna be the fastest probe.
Oh.
Which is why I feel like a year is pretty self-explanatory.
So it says here, it doesn't give you like an exact answer, but it says the trip takes around 7 months, a bit longer than astronauts currently stay on the International Space Station. The precise duration of each journey depends on when it is taken. Obviously, because the Earth is, sometimes it's farther away from Mars, sometimes it's closer.
Damn, so I was pretty spot on with it.
Yeah, I mean, you said about a year, and it says the time it takes to travel
spaceship.
between them varies from 6 to 8 months. So anywhere from 6 to 8 months, depending on when you leave, you can get to Mars.
That's what I think of all the time. Think of Wall-E spaceship.
Oh my God, that thing was awesome.
I feel like, honestly,
it was full of fat people.
One day we're gonna get to that point. It's gonna happen. I feel like somebody's working on it right now.
To get to Mars? Or Wall-E spaceship?
The spaceship.
Probably.
I know a lot of people are most likely working on getting to Mars.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I don't
but
doubt it.
I feel like
for a second.
I feel like there'd be maybe a couple hundred people working on the Wall-E spaceship.
If there was an opportunity for me to go on the Wall-E spaceship, I would hands down do anything to get on it.
Oh yeah, because you get to fucking sit down and hover all day, and not, you don't have to fucking do shit. You can't even. Were there pools and stuff? Or am I tripping?
There was pools. There was virtual reality stuff.
There was a workout room. Man.
There was a workout room. They were playing tennis and shit. There was movie theaters. There was a food court, like a mall-sized food court. Yeah, the Wally spaceship was cool as hell.
I would definitely go.
What would you want? Actually, you know what? 3 things you would take into space with you. You're going to be in space, going to Mars for 6 to 8 months. What are 3 things that you would take with you? Objects. Not like people or anything like that. Objects. 3 objects that you would take with you to keep you sane in space. No ideas?
A Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
I feel like the most basic thing to say is your phone and your phone charger, so I'm not gonna say that.
I think your phone automatically go like your automatic necessities, like your phone, your charger, your laptop if you want to bring it, clothes.
That's so clear.
I think the only thing that like wouldn't be included is like your like supplementary shit. Like you can't your bed probably wouldn't be included because there would already be a bed on the spaceship. Like you can bring like your speakers because like your room might be too small or like you're sharing, like whatever.
Yeah,
but
so
like,
I'd probably say Rubik's Cube, a fidget toy, and a butterfly knife.
A butterfly knife. Now, why? Let's go from
Would
the top.
Would you take the Mars trip offer if it was a one-way trip?
No. Yes.
Let's answer your question and then we'll do mine.
Yes. Wait, what? What question?
You had a question about.
Oh yeah. Why Rubik's Cube?
I never solved one.
So you would want to take that time.
3x3 Rubik's Cube. I never solved a 3x3.
So you would just want to take that time to try and solve it.
Yeah.
Okay. So give yourself something to kind of keep your mind on. That's cool. I think that's probably the best bet because like I would probably bring like a book, like one of my favorite books. Like I'm going through like my books now. I have way too many. Like I have way too many books and I don't read all of them. Like I read a book and then I'll put it down and I won't touch it again for forever and I'll look at it and look at it and look at it and I won't read it again. But like I have my favorites. Like there are so many awesome books that I've fucking read and I wish I read more now. I'm trying to get back into it. I started a book last night. But I would probably bring a book because it would give me something to do. I mean, definitely not for like 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
But like I would probably bring like a stack of 2 or 3 books. Just as like an item to keep me sane.
I don't know. I feel like the fidget toys help. I can really entertain myself for a long time with those fidget toys. It's really sad.
Honestly, the fidget spinners are awesome because you just put them in your fingers and you can just sit there and just spin it and spin it and spin it and spin it.
I say the butterfly knife because I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time how to learn how to use it
and not cut yourself.
Yeah. How to learn how to use it and then how to learn how to do really nice tricks.
Yeah.
You can never come back though. Yeah, let's go to that. I said no for the Mars one-way trip. Why did you say yes?
I said yes because it depends on what age I am when I go. Because, like, if I'm asked and I have, they gave me the odds and it was like a 60-40 chance, right, of survival. Even a 50-50 chance of survival. And I was 18, I'd probably say no. Like, right now, I would most likely say no. Because I wouldn't know enough to, like, satisfy my, like, brain to be like, all right, I think I might have a chance to survive out there if something goes wrong,
Right now, I would say no.
I feel like if I was like 25, maybe 30, I had my head around, I had my head on my shoulders, I knew what I was doing, I had some skills, maybe I had some training, right? And then they were like, hey, we see you're doing this, we want you to go to Mars in the next spaceship up. Okay.
I would
cool.
say at 50, I would say yes.
50?
Yeah. Because I still want to, like, grow up and have kids and get married.
Yeah.
And I want to be fulfilled with that until I
Yeah,
can't come
but
back
there's,
to the world.
there's no reason that you couldn't do that on Mars,
Yeah, but I want to do that here.
Yeah.
Like, Mars can be great and everything, but there's a keyword, and that's can. It's not a guaranteed. Like, I know there's, like, guaranteed beautiful places on Earth.
I get that. There's no guarantee that you're going to survive. Because it's a new territory either way.
25 years old, 80% survival rate, no return. Would you do it?
Yes. 80% survival rate? Yes, I would do it. And only because, like, I get the whole family factor, and if I'm going with a group, in that case, I would, maybe I would be able to find love. If not, it's okay. And the only reason I say that is because sometimes life has other has other plans for you, even if you want a relationship, even if you want this. And if you're an opportunity and the universe wants you to go to Mars and you have your thing there, and it's not in your deck of cards to have a relationship, you don't really need one. And it honestly, I am so into science fiction and wanting to, like, explore places that I've previously not been to. And Mars is no different, and I would love to explore Mars. Because it's like the ocean. We don't know much about, we know, like, what it looks like, what it's mostly composed of. We know that there's bacteria that used to be there. We know that there used to be water there that eventually evaporated because of some other reason.
Some of it is composed.
Right, but we don't know everything about it, and it's so cool to think about. Like, it's so cool to think about that there's another rock floating out in this infinitesimally big space that we know as our universe that may have supported life in the past and may be able to support our expansion of life from this planet that we're on right now. And personally, I don't think we were meant to be on Earth in the first place. I think we're not meant to be here, because eventually we grew and evolved to be able to survive on land and here. But I don't think that our oldest, like, de-evolution of our species, whatever that oldest thing was, that amoeba that crash landed on this planet, I don't think it was from here. I think it was exactly what I thought it was. I think that we were originally on something else that crashed into this massive planet or rock or whatever it used to be, and then we eventually evolved to be what we are. Because I know I'm going down a rabbit hole, but, like, one simple fact is that every single other species on this planet is either minorly or significantly more resistant to radiation produced than, like, we are the weakest to radiation exposure.
It's because we're built different.
We're just built different. It's fine. But yeah.
I don't
Space
know.
and Mars.
I would still want like your classic life here, and then I'll go and explore Mars. Like, I don't mind waiting. Like, the anxiousness would never get to me for it. The curiosity would never get to me for it. Like, if I got the opportunity when I was older, sure. Would you freeze yourself like Futurama? I'm interested in that.
I would fucking love to do that if it worked.
I would be interested in that, but would anybody
unfreeze you?
Unfreeze you? Would anybody be there with you so that way if you were unfrozen, you would still have somebody that you knew, and it wasn't like a fresh restart for you?
Who would be watching your frozen corpse?
Well, it depends on how long you set yourself to be in there for. It could
it could be 50 years.
It could be a
100.
generation of people. It could be one person.
I have no idea why. I mean, I'm drinking green tea like it's water, but I have to pee so often. I'm so sorry.
You have such a small bladder,
I know. I have like...
But, Chris, I feel like that's a really good question. I feel like I would want to do it to where... But even still then, that is the riskiest move you could do. Even if you did it to a calculated, guaranteed, you're getting out with that same person who put you in, what says that nobody, like, figures out who put you in, figures out where you are, and figures out where you guys are hiding out at, and then just kills that person? Then you're stuck in there for a lot longer. There's just too much that would be too risky. You know, because then if ultimately you're like, yeah, well, you're right, shit, let me just put myself in here for like 3 generations, then it's like, then you're setting up not only that person's kid, but then that person's grandchildren, and then their grandchildren's kid. You know? So then it's like ultimately going up to your parents and being like, fuck you, I don't want to do what you're doing, so I'm not going to do it. And then you fucked that person over too if you're the person on the other end watching that guy. You know, it's just like a big mind fuck. I would do it if there was 100% guaranteed I was getting unfrozen, like it was by machine. There was nothing you could break. There was nothing you could rewire or hardwire or trip or do anything.
Have you played Fallout?
I have not.
Okay, so in the newest Fallout, the actual Fallout game, I'm sorry, Fallout 76 does not count because it's a completely different kind of game from Fallout. It's like a multiplayer. Fallout 4, at the beginning, you get frozen in a cryo chamber. And the system, I believe, is set to like a certain time in the future. And in that case, it was frozen for 200 years. And it was set independently on its own timer. It was put on I'm pretty sure multiple generators and backup generators to make sure that it kept you running. Now, obviously, not every containment worked. Yours did, right? Because there's nobody that can physically live, I mean, at least for humans, past 100 years. Or past,
Past 200 years. Because
right.
There's been plenty. There was like 116-year-old.
Yeah, of course there's exceptions to that rule, but there's nobody that can live to 200 years into the future. There's nobody that has, or I don't think will, at least in the next foreseeable future. Right now, we are physically not capable of living to 200. Right now. But
I feel like somebody's working on that too.
There's also, in the game, there was also robots that would upkeep the facility that you're in. So, I mean, if we get technologically advanced enough to where, like, we had enough fail-safes in place, we had autonomous robots that would keep up on the facilities and the electrical and everything, I mean, I would be at least mostly on board with the idea.
Well, it was a company that he froze in. See that, and I feel like if I'm remembering the episode right, he got lucky that he got unfrozen.
Right. For Futurama, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking. Okay.
So it's like,
right, and they're pretty sure they kind of just like stumbled upon him. It wasn't even like
it was Leela's like pet thing that like let him out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think it was. It was legitimately just by chance.
It was by chance, and that's what it is. If it was built into the machine, there was absolutely no way of it being destroyed, demolished, or tampered with.
Right.
Then yes, I might be interested in doing it.
Right. I agree. If there was some kind of guarantee keeping me from like 100% dying and nobody coming to find me or anything like that, I would be on board. But I don't think we're ever going to be to the point where there's no risk. Just like we're not going to get to the point to where there's no risk in going to Mars.
Because even if you think about it, like, even if it was controlled through robots, like, that's how long it took. You know, whoever really did not want you to be there anymore, or did not want whoever is there with you to be there anymore, would destroy the robot.
Pretty much.
And even if you put a mechanism into that robot, right? Let's say you made like hundreds of these robots, and you put a mechanism into the robot,
right? That
as soon as that one was killed off, a new one switched on and came and did its duties.
Now there was in Fallout series, that's actually a really good point, because there were situations where that was the case. Like they would have multiple backups in the facility for like multiple different kinds of robots. Like they would have like a medical robot and like a mechanic robot, a police robot, and there may have been one more. But in terms of like people tampering with the machines.
Oh, that's what it was? His timer ended on the pod, then they said, "Welcome to the world of tomorrow," first episode.
Okay. So there was a timer on his thing.
So as long as it cannot be tampered with, and I get to choose the time that I'm stuck in there for, I don't see a problem in it.
Now,
if
is aging completely stopped?
Well, I mean that's the whole.
That's the whole idea, right?
You're frozen in your time.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna age.
Right. So they freeze the processes in your body.
I was gonna say essentially you get so cold your body just
doesn't move forward or backward, just stays where it is.
Yeah. It's just frozen. It freezes.
I mean, I feel like we can eventually get to that point to where we could eventually kind of just like shut off.
We can
biology
with how like everything is going. It's not looking too good.
It's not our main focus. Like, yeah, of course, longevity.
I mean, it should be.
Longevity is like what we strive for. Like, we want to live longer, but I don't think eternal is on the horizon for it, at least in our lifetime. I don't think, but I don't think it's going to be freezing. I think they're going to physically have to stop our either stop ourselves from dying or stop ourselves from not continuing to regenerate and duplicate after a certain point in our lifetime.
If I'm being honest, I don't think there's gonna be many more lifetimes to really see.
Why
if
do you
it
say
makes
that?
sense. I feel like if everything keeps going the way that it does and nothing really gets fixed with the pollution and overpopulation and everything,
right?
I think eventually we're gonna turn the earth to shit, and we're gonna have to go somewhere.
I think that's the route that we're taking. I mean, there's no other way around not destroying what we have here to at least to the point like industrially, technologically, and every other function that we have right now and our freedoms that we have right now and the things that we're allowed to use right now, I don't think there's a way that we can 100% flip the situation and reverse what we've already done. I just think we have to come to the point where we realize, okay, we actually have a problem. What are the ways that we can fix it right now? Because obviously, people don't necessarily care about them, like, taking less time in the shower or doing the stupid shit that they tell us to do at home. Oh, make sure you try to turn off your gas every once in a while and not use too much in the summertime, because that contributes to the ozone layer. There's a lot more things that we can do. There's cleaner energy solutions that we can use. Now, there are problems with cleaner energy solutions, and it is very expensive if we were to switch over to completely clean energy solutions. But I want to just say it's as easy as, like, it's just a necessary, like, evil, or like a necessary thing that we have to go through, but, like, it's not how things work. We can't just be like, all right, it's time to switch. Like, it's not insurance.
It's like it would be a lot of work and a lot of community coming together, and of where we stand with everything right now, that's just not gonna happen.
No, I don't think so.
With all of the movements that are being pushed right now, that is just not gonna be easy to happen, at least. Like, with some of the movements that are being pushed right now, it would, if those movements were sought out the way that they're being put, then yes, it would make it a lot easier to then come together all as one community and work on it. But since the world is the way that it is right now, it's near to impossible.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, it sucks. It sucks that we're like
if everybody...
Let me ask you a question. Would you genuinely want to be like 100% immortal? Like, biologically?
No.
Like, you biologically wouldn't want to live forever with no consequence?
No.
Would you want an extended lifetime?
Sure, I'll take an extended lifetime, but I don't want to live past my grandkids.
So, okay, that's reasonable. So, like, you wouldn't want to see the people that are in your family that came after you pass away before you do?
Yeah, no. Fuck that.
Okay. I understand that. I wouldn't want to either. I wouldn't want to see my son pass away before I looked like I was 40. You know? Like, if I was 35 years old and I had 2 kids and I put myself into, like, a machine that was like, all right, you can still be stabbed, and physically killed, but you can no longer die from disease, or, like, biological, like, old age, and you're stuck at the age of 35 for the next however long no. You can get back in the machine and turn off your eternal life for one time, and you can never turn it back on again. And when you turn it back on, you live the rest of your days, like a normal human from the age that you stopped your life.
Hell no.
You wouldn't do that.
Never. There would be no reason for me to. Never. I want to live the traditional life of...
Can you hand me my backpack right next to you? I'm sorry.
The traditional life of growing with your family, with a family, growing with the person that you love, building a family. But that's what happened with Big Mama. What?
What happened? Wait, what?
Oh, shit. I know what she's talking about. But I'll tell you in a second. I would never want to live past my kids or past like my partner.
Okay. All right. And okay. All right.
I would
Now,
be in such like distraught and hurt and pain, depending on how long the relationship was.
Yeah.
I probably would not look into being with anybody else.
I get that. I think if
Our
I could.
great grandmother lived through her daughter's death. So my grandmother passed away in 2015.
Yeah.
And my great grandmother passed away after her.
That's terrible. That's unfortunate.
So
that's unfortunate to hear about.
You can just imagine how like upset and heartbreaking it was to even just be there with my great grandmother.
Yeah.
It was not ideal to watch.
I don't think it was. And I don't think watching your family pass away in general is hard. At least being around them when they're going through that time of like transitioning from the land of the living.
Most
to
definitely.
Death.
It's very hard.
It sends shockwaves through the entire family. It's not even like even if you're not the type of person to get like emotionally attached to someone,
you still are hurt.
You still are hurt, or you feel the hurt through somebody else that's around you.
And it's like, even though we know every day that it's coming, it's not like it's just not gonna hurt because we've been like, oh well, you were gonna die one day.
Right, because in reality, I think we're so hurt by death. Because those people that have now passed on are like
passed on.
So they're gone, and you're never going to be able to talk to them again. But at the same time, I think that just it puts it into perspective for us, like how it's going to be one day.
It puts into perspective for me how precious life is and how you should really make the most of everything. Like, you should not be dwelling on something that was not as harsh as you think it is.
Yeah.
Granted that, there's a couple obviously different problems with that, and I understand that, but there's some problems where I think certain people need to grow up from.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a teenager in high school and you get broken up with and you're dwelling over it for months to a year, I'm sorry. Get over it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it because you're ruining your experience. You're gonna regret it. If you're somebody in college who's dwelling over maybe a year experience in a relationship, again, stop. You're ruining your experience. You're overdoing it. It's not worth it.
Things.
Now, if you grow with that person from the beginning of high school into your sophomore year of college, and then they break up, then I can understand.
Right.
That's like a 6-year relationship. You're just.
I understand what you're trying to put out there. There's certain things that you kind of just gotta let go, and in terms of trying to consider what's important and what isn't is completely up to the person in this situation. Like, some people value their relationships a lot more than they would other things. and other people don't exactly value those things as much. You know, like sometimes for some people, breakups are the worst thing ever. You know, especially for like emotional people. But at the same time, on the other end of the spectrum, like some people kind of just deal with relationships and breakups like, you know, it's just another thing, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
and you should get to the point to where, you know, if a relationship comes down the road and, you know, you're happy in it and it eventually ends, you know, no matter what it is, some stuff stays and some stuff goes in life. Shit happens, but you have to learn how to get over it your own way.
For me, I feel like I have a very, very responsible mindset when it comes to holding, I guess, quote unquote, grudges to stuff.
For, like, in terms of what? Like, just in general? Like, in general?
Like, yeah,
grudges?
like, just in general, like, grudges, or, like, how long you would be upset about something, or da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, like, whatever happens in your life, I feel like I have a very respectable, responsible time set for, and each of them are different.
Right.
If it's, you know, something about family, whether it's good or bad, depending on the situation, you know, you have every right to dwell on it for as long as you want. But there's got to be a point where you got to think, like, when is too long? And that's only something that you can figure out. Nobody can tell you that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the respectable, responsible way to think about it. Is
do you think as you get older, do you think that time is easier to deal with, or, you know, harder to deal with, or do you think that is like, you know, it never necessarily gets better or worse?
A little bit of all of them. It gets a little bit easier, it gets a little bit harder, and it just kind of stays the same all at the same time. You can't stop obstacles from coming into your way.
Right.
You know, you can...
Nothing stops life, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can try and fix them, you can try and shift them, do what you can, rearrange it so that way it works for you. But other than that, you just gotta keep pushing. There's nothing you can do to stop something from happening.
Keep it pushing, people.
Like, as of right now, you cannot stop time.
No.
So why waste it
on stupid shit?
On stupid shit.
Yeah.
Why waste it dwelling over, you know, little old Jamie that broke your heart in freshman year of high school, and you're now a freshman in college?
I'm sorry about Jamie, by the way.
Dude, I still can't believe she did that to me.
So it's okay. It's all right. We it's in the past now.
Sorry, we're missing. Chris said, "What? What superpower would you like to? Yeah, to have. Mine is fire element. Love you, son. I'm here. Hi, mom. Fell asleep. Element or distortion. What superpower would you like to have? Mine is fire element or distortion.
I think this will be the last question for the night, by the way. Sorry, guys. But we are quite hungry. We need food.
Yes.
You go first.
Superpower. Fire element or distortion.
Oh, so out of the two of those.
I think that would be cool. But I think I would want... No. I think I would want telekinesis.
Telekinesis?
Yeah.
So you'd want to throw shit?
Yes.
With your brain?
I would love to be able to look at something, pick it up, and put it back down by moving my eyes.
That would be so fucking awesome, honestly.
Teleportation would save so much time. It would.
Yeah, but like if you teleport to the wrong spot, depending on how your teleportation works, you could teleport yourself into like the middle of a wall and kill yourself. So teleportation depending on how your specific kind of teleportation works.
I'm sure you'd be able to control it if we're going off of like fire element or distortion.
Right, but like if you're like
telekinesis and-
if in your brain, like if you're like location based, right? So you're like, all right, well I want to go to France, right? And you have to picture like in your head like the Eiffel Tower, right? So like is like the harder and harder you think about the Eiffel Tower and like a picture of the Eiffel Tower from like a postcard, you go to that exact spot where you can see that picture of the Eiffel Tower, right? But like if you're just like, all right, I need to go to such and such, and it's like you can't pick where you land, and it's just like, oh, all right, you got like half of a foot through your fucking.
Yeah, I don't think it would be like that. I think it would be more like you control where you go.
Yeah, teleportation. I honestly would want wings though. I've kind of always wanted like angel wings since I've been like a kid. I think that I forget what his fucking name is, but there's an X-Men that has like his power is angel wings. What the fuck is his name? But I don't know. But flying with wings just sounds so much like it's just so much fun.
I mean, there's a lot more responsibilities to that too. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of them and treat them and
yeah,
there's a whole bunch of other shit you gotta do.
Teleport to I think distortion lets you distort time and space matter around you. I think distortion would probably be mine.
Distortion would be tough as fuck.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, you know what? I would want reality manipulation. I would want to be like a reality
The
bender.
realities, yeah.
Like a reality bender. Dude. If I could be like the reality stone and turn like fucking a gun into like butterflies, or like I could turn like your fucking bulldog next to you into like a AK-47, or like I could turn the phone behind you into like an ice cream cone, or like a puppy from nothing. I would love that. I could do anything that my brain could think of. Sounds tough as fuck.
It would be. I'm glad that the world's not like that. Only because certain people would take that way out of perspective and make the world a really shitty place.
Worst superpower you can think of. 3 seconds to answer. 3, 2, 1. That was way past 3 seconds.
I thought of fucking
10
everything.
seconds. 10, 9, 8. Worst power you can think of. 7,
I got it.
6, 5. Say it.
Invisibility.
Why?
Like you go.
Find out on the next episode of MoosePackPodcast.
That's like you go invisible, and then what? And then what? Like
Yeah, but you can like sneak into places and stuff.
who gives a fuck? Just make sure you can actually go into places. Like, just because you can turn invisible doesn't mean you can turn objects invisible. So if you're trying to steal shit, you're fucking retarded.
Yeah, but if your invisibility like turns whatever you're wearing invisible too, you could just wear a backpack.
Okay. Your backpack's invisible.
Or like you get like an invisibility field instead of just like you're invisible.
Like, I can understand you'd want your privacy, but it's like a child's toy. You buy at Christmas and you give to a 5-year-old.
I think the most underrated.
You'd use it for a week, and then you wouldn't use it again.
I think the most underrated superpower is light manipulation. Toilet neater. All right, I think this is where we're gonna end.
The toilet neater. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you beautiful people out there. Thank you for stopping by. MoosePack Podcast. Come by Thursday for Karen of the Week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. Be there. Be square. Be there. Be square. Thank you, guys. We love you. Good night.